So, welcome to the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. This is the last session of the Unit 6, torsion shaft. So, in the last continuous 4 sessions, we have solved the number of numericals on solid circular shaft and hollow circular shafts, and also we have solved the problems uh, on saving in material by replacing a solid shaft by a hollow one, and comparing the weights of the hollow shaft with the solid shaft, comparing the strength of hollow shaft with the strength of the solid shaft, and also the comparison of stiffness with the solid shaft with that of the hollow shafts. In today's session, we will solve some of the problems which have been asked in the exam annual exams. So this is the problem asked in the year May 2017 examination. A steel shaft transmits 105 kilowatt at 160 rpm. If the shaft is 100 mm diameter, find the torque on the shaft and the maximum shear stress induced. Also find the twist of the shaft in a length of 6 meter, and the value of modulus of rigidity is given, that is 80 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square. So first we'll write the given data. So P is 105 kilowatt, speed is 160 rpm, length is 6 meter, that is equal to 6000 mm, and the modulus of rigidity is 80 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square, and the diameter of the shaft is also given, that is 100 mm. So to calculate the torque for the solid shaft, so the formula is T is equal to pi by 16 tau into dq. So here, so first we will calculate the torque transmitted by using the equation. So as we know that P is equal to 2 pi nt divided by 60,000 kilowatt. So therefore from this equation we can calculate the torque transmitted, that is 60,000 into P divided by 2 pi n. By substituting the value of so this P and n, we can calculate the torque transmitted, and that will work out to be 6265.91 Newton meter, and convert that Newton meter into Newton mm, that is T is equal to 6265.91 to 10 raised to 3 Newton mm. So shear stress is asked. As we know that the torsion from the torsion equation, T by J is equal to tau by R. So T we have calculated, J is required to be calculated, and tau is to be calculated, that is required thing, and R is the diameter radius of the shaft. As the diameter of the shaft is given in the problem, so the polar moment of inertia of the shaft can be calculated. As we know that the polar moment of inertia of a solid shaft is pi by 32 into d raised to 4, that is pi by 32 into 100 raised to 4. It will be 98,18,750 mm4, and the radius of the shaft is half of the diameter, that is 100 by 2, that is 50 mm. So therefore T by J is equal to tau by R. From this equation we can calculate the tau, that is the shear stress induced, that is tau is equal to T into R divided by J. So by substituting the value of T, R and J, we can have the value of shear stress as 31.9 Newton per mm square. And he has also, so we can calculate the angle of twist also here. So that is, we can use the, after calculating the shear stress, so we can have the tau divided by R is equal to C theta by L. So from this equation we can calculate the theta. Theta is here, tau is the shear stress is calculated, R is there in the numerical, and the R is already there, and C is also there. So therefore from this equation we can calculate the theta, that is angle of twist in radians. Next problem. A solid shaft of 120 mm diameter is required to transmit 200 kilowatt at 100 rpm. If the angle of twist is not to exceed 2 degree, then find the length of the shaft and take modulus of rigidity as 90 GPa, that is gigapascal. So this problem is asked in the year May 2018. So the first write down the given data. D is equal to 120 mm and P is 200 kilowatt and N is 100 rpm and theta is 2 degree. Convert that degree into radians just by multiplying by pi by 180. So the theta will be 0.0349111 radians and C is 90 GPa, that is equal to 90 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square. As G is nothing but 10 raised to 9 and Pa is nothing but 1 Newton per meter square. Convert that Newton per meter square into Newton per mm square. So therefore 10 raised to 9 by 10 raised to 6 will be 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square. And we know that P is equal to 2 pi nt by 60,000 kilowatt. Therefore T can be calculated. The torque transmitted is T is equal to 60,000 P divided by 2 pi n. So therefore, just by substituting the value of P and N, we can calculate the torque transmitted by the shaft. It is 19,096.11 Newton meter. So convert that Newton meter into Newton mm. So therefore T is equal to 19096.117 into 10 raised to 3 Newton mm. And J is pi by 32 into d raised to 4. As the diameter of the shaft is given in the problem, therefore pi by 32 into 120 raised to 4. So J can also be calculated. So he has asked to calculate the length of the shaft. We know that T by J is equal to C theta by L. Therefore L is equal to J C theta by tau T. By substituting the value of polar moment of inertia, modulus of rigidity and the angle of twist and also the torque transmitted, just now we have calculated, and we will get the length of the shaft as 3349.97 mm. That is 3.349 meter. Next problem. A solid circular shaft is required to transmit 1 megawatt at 240 rpm. The permissible shear stress in the shaft is 60 Newton per mm square. The angle of twist is not to exceed 1 degree in a length of 2.5 meter. The value of rigidity modulus is 80 kilonewton per mm square. Then find the diameter of the shaft. I think this problem has been solved in the session 3. I think in the session 3. So anyway, we will solve this problem here. This is asked in the year 2019 May, April. So first we'll write down the given data. 1 P is always, it should be in kilowatt because we are using the formula P is equal to 2 pi nt divided by 60,000. So therefore here the power transmitted is 1 megawatt, that is equal to 1000 kilowatt, and N is 100 rpm, tau is 60 Newton per mm square, and L is 2.5 meter, that is equal to 2500 mm, and value of modulus of rigidity is also given, that is 80 kilonewton per mm square, that is equal to 80 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square. So as you know that P is equal to 2 pi nt by 60,000 kilowatt, therefore T is equal to 60,000 P divided by 2 pi n. By substituting the value of P and N, we will have the value of T is equal to 39,783.58 Newton meter. Convert that Newton meter into Newton mm. T is equal to 39,783.58 into 10 raised to 3 Newton mm. And then, so we have to calculate the diameter based on both the cases, that is based on strength and as well as strength based on rigidity also. So as you know that based on strength, the torque transmitted by the solid shaft is pi by 16 d cube into tau. So therefore d cube is equal to 16 t divided by pi into tau. So by substituting the value of t and tau, we will have the diameter of the solid shaft will be 150.022 mm. And based on rigidity, so we know that T by J is equal to C theta by L. So in this equation, that is T is there, C is there, theta is there, L is there, only J is required to calculate. Therefore J is equal to T into L by C theta. So by substituting the value of all the parameters, that is torque transmitted, length of the shaft, modulus of rigidity and the angle of twist, we will get the value of polar moment of inertia as 71232564.08 mm4. As you know that the polar moment of inertia for a solid shaft is pi by 32 into d raised to 4, that is equal to 71232564.08. So therefore d raised to 4 is equal to 32 into 71232564.08 divided by pi. So after simplification it will be 164.117 mm. So after getting the value of diameters in based on both the cases, so the diameter of the shaft should be adopted is larger of the two values. So therefore taking larger of two values, d is equal to 164.117 mm. And the last problem is a solid circular shaft is required to transmit 100 kilowatt at 180 rpm. The permissible shear stress in the shaft is 60 Newton per mm square. Find the suitable diameter of the shaft, and the angle of twist is not to exceed 1 degree in a length of 3 meter, and the value of rigidity modulus is 0.8 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. This problem is asked in the year November 2019 for 10 marks. So here also we have to calculate the diameter of the shaft by considering both the cases, that is based on strength and based on rigidity. First we will calculate the torque transmitted. So therefore P is 100 kilowatt, speed is 180 rpm, and the shear stress is 60 Newton per mm square, and angle of twist is 1 degree, that is 1 into pi by 180 is equal to 0.0174532 radians, and length is 3 meter, that is equal to 3000 mm, and C is equal to 0.8 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. So as usual we will calculate the torque transmitted by using the formula P is equal to 2 pi nt by 60,000. So from this equation, so T is equal to 60,000 P divided by 2 pi n. So therefore by substituting the value of P and N, we will have the torque transmitted value, that is 5304.5 Newton meter. Convert that Newton meter into Newton mm. So therefore 5304.5 into 10 raised to 3 Newton mm. Now based on strength, as the torque transferred by the solid shaft is T is equal to pi by 16 d cube into tau. So therefore d cube is equal to 16 t divided by pi into tau. By substituting the value of T torque transmitted and the shear stress, we will have the value of d cube as 450,201.57, and then d is equal to 76.64 mm. Based on rigidity, so as you know that T by J is equal to C theta by L. So from this equation we can calculate the value of J. J is equal to T into L by C theta. So by substituting the value of torque transmitted, length of the shaft, modulus of rigidity, and the angle of twist, we can have the value of the polar moment of inertia as 11397265.26 mm4. As we know the value of the polar moment of inertia for the solid shaft is pi by 32 into d raised to 4, that is, so therefore pi by 32 into d raised to 4 is equal to 11397265.26. So therefore d raised to 4 is equal to, so 11397265.26 into 32 divided by pi. So after calculation it will be 116076539.88. So therefore diameter will be 103.79 mm. So as the larger diameter is taken as the diameter of the solid shaft, therefore taking larger of two values, that is diameter of the solid shaft to be adopted is 103.79 mm. So these are the different problems which have been asked in the annual examinations, and now we will have some MCQs. A shaft is said to be in pivot torsion if turning moment is applied at one end and another end is free. Turning force is applied at one end and the other end is free. Two opposite turning moments are applied to the shaft. Combination of torsional load and the bending load is applied to the shaft. So the correct option is two opposite turning moments are applied to the shaft. Answer is C. Next question. If diameter of shaft is doubled, then the power transmitted capacity will be either twice or half, 4 times, 8 times or same? The answer will be C, that is 8 times. The diameter is doubled, the power transmitted capacity will be increased by 8 times. Next question. Two shafts in torsion will have equal strength if only diameter of the shaft is same, only angle of twist of the shaft is same, only material of the shaft is same, only torque transmitting capacity of the shaft is same. So the answer is D. If the torque transmitted by transmitting capacity is same for both the shaft, then only we can say that two shafts will have same strength. Which of the following is correct? In torsion equation we use mean torque. In torsion equation we use maximum torque. Many shafts are designed under combined bending and torsion load. Shafts are also designed for torsional rigidity. So always we will use the mean torque in the torsion equation. So therefore answer is A. Next question. That is last question. What is the SI unit of torsional rigidity? It is option A is Newton meter, option B is Newton meter square, option C is Newton mm, Newton meter per radian, and option D is none of the above. As the torsional rigidity is the product of the rigidity modulus and the polar moment of inertia, so the rigidity modulus is Newton per meter square, and the polar moment of inertia is in meter raised to 4. So the answer will be Newton meter square, that is option B. So this is the end of the session 6.